Well, hello everybody, and welcome to a game called Warpath. A couple other YouTubers have done a video or two on this. However, I think I should give it a go, at least because only for one reason. And when I got this game, I was gonna delete it immediately afterwards because I was like, oh, it's recorded or it's played on a vertical screen. You don't turn your phone and play it. But then I was like, alright, well, let's play it because it looks pretty cool. So we go into our rankings, and what do we have? I am the #1 power in this, I guess, section? This is kind of like Rise of Kingdoms in there are kingdoms and there are there are 8 kingdoms in a continent. It's kind of like this. So this is one of the kingdoms, shall we say, and then the continents are servers. So not only am I 522,000 power, this server, or this kingdom, might I say, is about 2 days old, but I am also the leader of the strongest alliance in this section, which I thought was pretty cool. This is a beta version, so I didn't think it was a very popular game. So of course, me being big dumb thought I was the #1 player in the game. Little did I know. Little did I know. But that's okay. We're gonna get into a few of the things I like about this game, and we'll get to see some gameplay as well. First of all, you'll hear some singing in the background. That always scares me every time it comes up. It's kind of weird, but it fits the vibe. So this game is set in the World War II era. I think 1941 I said. And of course, that's when all this stuff's happening. This is set in the United States, and I do believe the States... Oh, shoot. Is it? I think the States are the servers, and then there are cities in the States, and those are the quote-unquote kingdoms. So let's go ahead and see a few things. What I like about this game is you have, in Rise of Kingdoms, you have your barracks, right? Where you train, no, I guess not barracks, but you have where you train all your troops. It said here, you don't just train troops out of it, you actually only get a certain amount in each camp. And there you can have up to 5, but I have to be level 17, I'm only 15. Instead, here are your units. Right now we have 150 different units. I have about 51, which I don't know if that's actually accurate. I think you could have up to 150 of them, but I definitely don't have 51 different types, because as you can see, I have a lot of doubles and triples. But my main troops right now are the Lion, which is a super heavy tank, thick armor, a great tank, and great at dealing damage. I also have my Tiger P commandment. This has been evolved, sort of. I got I got a double of that tank, so I just merged them together to create this commandment. It's also a heavy tank, very thick armor, also does a lot of damage, and as you can see, I have parts on it. I haven't modified it yet. Oh, I do have the ability to just get everything to level 1. All right. Now, I just started playing this game a couple days ago, so if you're already catching stuff that I'm missing, forgive me. But now I have my rocket launcher, which is just a basic, rocket launcher, BM-8. It's also very powerful. Now, these troops are level 40, so of course they're going to be powerful. And yes, I did spend money, so if you're thinking about being a free-to-play, your stuff is going to be a lot less. I'm sorry to say, but... And then we have our M2 Carbine Squad, which for infantry, they do a lot of damage right now. And as you can see, I've trained them. And I also have pretty good, or I say decent equipment and parts on them. And of course, you can upgrade all of these. You can upgrade all of these to whatever level you want, and the more you upgrade them, the higher your power goes, obviously. Now you can dismantle them, and in turn you'll lose power, but you'll gain resources. Now you have your research. Almost the same setup as Rise of Kingdoms. You know, you have your basic techs right here. And then you have your one tech that lets you expand it to another 6, one tech, another 6, one tech, another 6. Oh, goes to 12 the next turn. And then here are your best techs. I'm going to assume it's something like that. Now, how you level up troops is quite different, I might say, for that as well. Because, well, I guess leveling up troop is just kind of what I said earlier. I don't know if you ever played World at War, but leveling up troops is kind of the same. You have, for this it would take 2 lions to make a level 2, right? But you need 4 to make a level 3. It's just kind of like that.
The army? Not for a green card.
They have the funniest sayings. I love the one where he says, I hate the smell of disinfectant. I don't understand why he says it, but I love it. Got some cement. You have your items, which I still haven't. You have items to upgrade your buildings. Your resources. Like you have items right here, but they also cost resources. So no matter how many resources you buy, you always have to produce these items in order to upgrade really anything. So that's what I've had to do, and that's probably the main reason why I am not as high power as I am right now. Now let's go ahead and get into some action. We'll go to one of these. These would be like barbarian forts, except you can attack them on your own. These are the barbarians or whatever. They're raven guards. Here's where your troops look like. Your troops move way faster than they do in Rise of Kingdoms, but I think the map is a lot bigger. I was also wondering how the graphics were so good for a game that's still in beta. I was like, oh, because Lilith is controlling it. Alright, so what you want to do when facing these is, especially if you don't have as good of troops as I do, you want to have your infantry go right up next to it. Activate the bunker. If you have rocket launchers or some other explosives, you want to throw them in the back, and you want to have your tanks, of course, tank. And go here. So once you attack them, you go to attack it, right? I'm like 95% sure I can take this by myself. They're pretty hard. They're pretty hard to solo by yourself. You want to attack it, and what they'll do actually is they'll focus and target on the bunker, and you can have the bunker attack certain, and they'll have, you know, troops that come out and fight back. They're rather hard to defeat, but once you get this bunker down, then you can just start attacking all the other ones. You want to make sure you have all your units selected. Like you see, I already have 2 of my. Ooh, not looking too hot. I think I got this one. We still got our rocket launchers up full. Come on. All right, boom! Look at that, and that's the last of it. I think it's actually. Oh, we forgot this.
Fire in the hole. Now we need nothing.
Ooh, look how much damage it did. Almost took it out in 1 hit. 2 hits took that out. And then boom, we recover the bunker supplies, which is the rewards for destroying it. And we got 16 bullets. I forgot. I didn't see what else we got. Wait, we got some pretty decent rewards. We're gonna go ahead and go here. Now, as you can see, my power has dropped 100,000. You'll see why pretty soon.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
So we go to our army, we start recruiting these Carbine Squad again, and we recruit the Lion again. The reason why I dropped so much power is because there were 16 of these guys in the Carbine Squad, and they're each about 1,800 power. You know, you could do the math. If you look, each of those tanks are 14,000 power. So as you train your troops back, you get the power back, and it automatically trains them. All you have to do is press recruit, and then it'll do the rest for you. Obviously, if you don't have the resources, it's not going to do that. But now we look, right? And boom, we're back at 523,000 power, which is what we were at before we started. Let's see. This is a pretty nice game. I've dropped quite a bit of money, mainly because I did not... Oh, look at that. It makes a lot of sense now why this game is so successful and it's so set up like Rise of Kingdoms, because it basically is Rise of Kingdoms and it's been set up by the same developers. However, that's not to say it's not a fun game. Just like Rise of Kingdoms, this game will get you addicted no matter how you play it. No matter how you play it. And the rewards, I think the rewards are actually better in this game. Especially in the campaign. You get the rewards are just insane. Or they're way better. Here we have our officers. I have all of them unlocked except for the Air Force officers. But, you know, they haven't come in yet. But this is the Minamoto of this game. We pay for him. I couldn't level him up. He levels up too fast for me. I've also put a lot of books into him. But I'm only VIP 4, I believe. I'm at VIP 5 right now. So it's gonna take a while before I can max him out. Well, that's a little bit of my account. That's a little bit of the game, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game if you decide to download it. I think it's a pretty fun game. I see a lot of potential in it, especially for me, if you know what I'm saying. And of course, guys, don't worry, I will be continuing Rise of Kingdoms, but I just wanted to bring up this game to your attention, even if I never do another video on it again. I just would like to share this game out because I think it's a nice game, and to be honest, I'd rather play this in Rise of Kingdoms because I really love modern warfare and modern fighting. So, with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, share this game and this video with all your friends in Rise of Kingdoms, in Warpath, and in real life, because we all have friends in real life. And with all that being said, Static is out.